Welcome back to my A through Z playthrough for Heroes of the Storm. Today we are going to be taking a look at... I wonder how I should introduce this, considering possible spoilers for the campaign of StarCraft 2. A Terran who has some history with Jim Raynor. Let me put it that way. In terms of his character in the game, he's been around for a long time, since the alpha. For a long time, he was considered one of the go-to assassins in the game for a number of reasons. For one thing, his minigun, his basic weapon, could be able to attack really fast. He was that version of Tracer before Tracer got into the game because of how fast he could attack. But also, his ult, Commandeer Odin, used to work differently, and because of that, it would provide him a number of opportunities to kind of, pretty much do a get-out-of-jail-free kind of thing. But basically, the way Odin used to work is, once you activate it, Tychus would not only become unstoppable, but he would then get full health. He would basically get a new health bar, which was pretty strong back in the day. They took this functionality sometime later, and it kind of hurt his ability to be played. He had a lot of generic talents, like first aid and such, where he was kind of tanky himself. But then he got a rework that focused a lot on his minigun, where you could use it to do percentage-based damage. And so then immediately Tychus became a character that you would always pick to deal with multi-warrior compositions. And for a long time, Tychus was in almost every game, because not only was he good at taking down warriors, but he was just pretty good at doing damage to everybody. He had really good range on a lot of his abilities, and he was just in every single Hero League game. He was constantly picked for a period of time. In pro play, in HGC, he was either picked or banned a lot. He does have some mobility with his run and gun dash ability, plus he had the grenade which he could toss out, and he was just a good all-around character. Now, since then, they have changed some of the things that made it where he was not as top tier anymore. Like, for example, they reduced the range of some of his abilities, like minigun, I think it was, so that he couldn't be able to have great range against ranged assassins. He would actually have to get up close, which is why he was supposed to be emphasized to take on warriors. Also, they changed how his healing talent here, that's the stuff, worked, where it used to be when you activated it, it would heal you as it was going on. Which means if he had built up enough of these minigun stacks, he could just keep himself alive with this by having it give him healing as he's attacking, which was really strong. But then they changed it where now he gets the healing after it expires, which means even if he is using it, he could get that healing by the time the stacks wore off and he got the healing. He could already be dead by that point because he wasn't getting any of the healing at the time. So this caused a lot of people to say, well, you can't really play Tychus that much anymore. He still has a good solid place in the game, but he's not as dominant as he was over this past year when he had the full minigun build, which just made him really, really strong. It was a frustrating time to play against Tychus, I'll put it that way. It since then doesn't nearly see as much time as it used to be because of that. So things have kind of changed around. I think there was a build for a time where you could be able to build up his Q. The grenade talents are still pretty good. The grenade is still able to try and finish off kills and such, especially when you get the extra range. I think I think he's in a solid, stable place in the game right now, and we'll take a look at how he plays today.
It's about time.
Featuring what Total Biscuit used to consider one of the absolute best skins in the game, the Infested Tychus skin, because of how well it was designed compared to other skins, which was just like a recolor. This was not just a recolor. This like changed how his character model worked and operated, and how it's not just how it sounded, but how it looked and how he would walk. So other ones didn't really do this, but look at this. Look at how he changes his movement with the skin here. It's such a cool designed skin. Really cool. I can totally understand why Total Biscuit loved this skin. Alright, so we are on Garden of Terror. So it looks like we got Uther, Rexar, Abathur, Hanzo versus Anub'arak, Brightwing, Phoenix, Zool, and Falstad. There are a couple of options I like to go with here. Either press the advantage or dash. I think because we are on Garden of Terror, which has a ton of regen globes, because the terrors over here drop like 2 or 3 when you're fighting them. We'll go with dash, which is going to increase the range of our run and gun. So this is how his Q works. Kind of focus fires on a certain target in a cone. That's how the dash works, and this is how his grenade works. Boom. So let's see. They have an Anub'arak, so he's a good opportunity for me to show you guys how his trait works. As long as I can be able to focus on him and not his beetles. Although he may run here. Ah! Brightwing. Arrgh. That globe. There we go. But look at how fast he attacks. Let's see what it says. 4 basic attacks per second. I wish I had taken a look at how fast Tracer attacks during our Tracer vid. But like I said, he was, I mean, when you think about characters in the game that do basic attacks, he was basically that version of Tracer before Tracer was ever even in the game. Because I don't believe any other character attacked as fast and as often like how Tychus does. And like how Tracer does now. So as you can see, 12-second cooldown, and you want to use this. Lasts for 3 seconds. You want to use this against characters that have lots of health, so you can get more damage. So like I said, it used to be in the rhythm, where when you had it active, the more attacks you did, it would permanently increase the duration. So that's why then picking up That's the Stuff at 13 would make this an incredible combination, because then he could just keep on going, keep healing himself. But because of that change, it doesn't seem as great to do anymore as it used to. Thus, some other talents have gotten a bit more of a spotlight, I think, than others. The bigger they are is not bad, where it lowers the cooldown to 10 seconds, increase the damage to 4% while enemy heroes are above 35% health, but then it no longer has any effect on targets that are below 35% health. So it's good for reducing their health from high to low. Master Assassin, the more takedowns you get, the more attack speed you're going to get, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to pick up Master Assassin here, hoping that we can get multiple takedowns and increase our attack speed even more. Hold on. Seriously, Uther? Seriously?
Symbiotic link established. Improved.
I don't believe this works on the Terror. Nope, it does not. Get that globe.
I see you survived another night. How wonderful for you.
684. Ring around the rosy. Alright. A couple good options you can go with here. I don't know how many people take concussion grenade. It's not bad. It is a good talent. But the extra range is really good for trying to finish off low health heroes that try to get behind the gate, and then you just toss it back here and boom, there you go. Well, then the soldier can be pretty good if you're going up against a lot of CC, stuns, and roots. I'm going to go with quarterback here. Hoping for those opportunities where you can finish off a low health hero. Go down here and try to help Abathur clean up top lane here. Heal me, Abathur! Heal me! There you go. See, there you go. That's what I was talking about with the grenade. Gotta work on getting these globes. Alright, minigun. See if I can do some more health damage here on Zool. Oh, the grenade was not enough to finish him off. Want to get that globe. Use my minigun again, and there you go. It just melted his health. Not as much as it probably would against, like the likes of a Nubarak. Need that globe. All right, let's run. Phoenix is chasing me. Right. Oh, the stun! The grenade ruined his blink. All right, we're gonna take Commandeer Odin. I think for a while the laser was an okay choice, but they realized that a lot of us missed the fact that Odin provided some ways to survive. So what they did is they added armor to it. So now, when you use Odin, you get 25 armor during the entire duration. It's pretty nice for team fighting and such. I'm gonna go up here because Nubarak just keeps wanting to push the fort.
What a joyous night to have a curse.
Get these regen globes. Go down here. Ah! Okay. I'm running. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh, I just barely missed that hinterland blast. Woo boy. Probably was a stupid idea for me to engage there, but I was interested in showing you guys how it works. Go over here for another globe opportunity. There we go, got it. Hello, Falstad. Thank you for joining us down here. Yeah, finished him off.
The infested will return again. A terror has grown for your enemies, heroes. Why do you delay? No terror lasts forever.
Ah. Oh, this is probably a bad spot to do this, but whatever.
Awaken my terror.
I've activated it, may as well use it now. Right, so I got rid of that globe. I can have the dash here.
Your terror has come to life. Use it to harvest your enemies.
clear this up from behind here. Ah! Of course, it wore out, and Falstad was right there to finish me off. Ah, man. Alright, Rexar, go ahead and get value up there. Of course, the enemy AI team has enough to get another Terror immediately after this. Got the Tychus announcer. You jerks! Ah. Alright, let's instead go with Spray and Gray, I think it is. Ow, my goodness, the whole enemy team! Whoa, okay. Oh my goodness, I think I might be dead. Nope, hold on, hold on. But we are gonna lose this keep, unfortunately.
Your terror is cold.
Enemy team. The enemy AI team is like ready to win the game. Wow! Oh my goodness. Well, I took the Falstad with me. Unfortunately, this is what happens when I get an Abathur AI teammate. An AI Abathur. Ugh.
Night falls in 30 seconds. Are you ready for some amusement? Your enemy has spawned a terror in this city.
Whoops. Alright, there we go. I clicked on the mini-map by mistake. That's what happened there. Okay, I better be careful. Don't want that catapult killing me. Alright, I think my minigun should be able to apply to this. We'll go test this out. I forget whether or not the minigun does work on objective monsters like the Garden Terror. Oh. Of course, as long as I don't get polybombed like this thing is doing right now. Oh my goodness. Even when I'm in the Odin form, it polybombs me. Polymorphs, whatever. Ugh. Can I take this over while I'm the... No, I can't.
Do not delay. Your terror craves its host. Your terror lives. Go! Harvest your enemies.
Stupid AI teammates. Letting them get a keep and get catapults there. Ugh. This is where I should actually go. Get the keep in the top lane so we can get catapults there.
The dawn has come, and with it, my children must rest.
There we go. Alright, now that I've got another plant, let's go back over here. course, the Garden Terra at this point in the game does do quite a bit of damage, as you can see, especially to the structures.
They didn't need that little thing.
Alright, let's move a bit. Let's be careful. This AI Falstad really wants to attack me. Just use the Hinterland Blast on me.
Your terror has lit.
Can I win this trade? Yes, I can. Only because the tower was not attacking me. Alright, I am running. There we go. Let's go back and get some health. Fortunately, it looks like our Rexar is trying to hold off on the catapults. But we also got catapults of our own now.
Take this mercenary.
I'm gonna get a couple of camps here. Ooh. Yeah, Rexar.
To the victor goes the
Just need
spoil.
one more globe, I believe. Yep. Alright, so that's done, and we're about to hit level 20. Alright, gonna go with big red button, which we will go ahead and use now.
Shadows shall rise again.
Woohoo! Was able to finish off that false stab because of that. Well, more so because of my Q, instead of the, yeah, there we go. So this makes Odin last 50% longer, and the Ragnarok missiles launch a nuclear missile, and does quite a bit of damage in the area, as you can see. Come here, Brightwing. Yeah! And I'm gonna do my minigun on you. I don't have the healing, unfortunately. Alright. Let's go down here. See if maybe the Uther will heal me. Yep, he did a bit. There we go. Thank you, Uther. Get some seeds so we can be able to take a Terra straight to the core. Or at least through the middle keep. There we go.
Terror growing.
Before they can be able to get catapults on our core.
The terror awaits. Come, take its power.
Alright, there we go. Couple catapults down. I'm just gonna grab the plant.
They're after our core.
The terror cannot wait long. Control its power.
Gonna get rid of this catapult. And then move on.
Sap the life from
Look
your
at this. The locusts along with the giants pushing in the middle. Tell my teammates, go for the core! Go through the middle, get this down so I can also get the giants on the core.
Your enemy spawns a terror.
Polymorph. And there we go. So, I think Tychus, as I said before, is still in a pretty good spot. I didn't finish that to show you how fast his attack speed can get when you finish that quest. He may not be all around super powerful like he was for a period of time over the past year or year and a half, but he's in a solid spot. The fact that he is he's still pretty strong against warriors, just not as strong against squishy assassins, I think is better for balance. To give him that ideal position that they were wanting him to be in. So, yeah, Tychus may not be top tier anymore like he was for that time, but I think he's in a solid spot. Alright, so up next, we will be taking a look at Tyrael, who in the past year got a rework that I was eagerly waiting for and asking for, though they still didn't change something about him that I thought they had to, and for some reason they didn't. And that was his trait. But we will discuss his rework and such when we come back. Stay tuned.